Appeal is scheduled for later this month.
HD2?
On the field, Gordon had 1,600 receiving yards in only 14 games last season.
White B.
More than 1,000 potential gamblers are banning themselves from Ohio's casinos and racinos.
Where do you next?
It's part of the state's voluntary exclusion program that began 2 years ago to protect problem gamblers. Now, experts say the program is a good step, but say it probably only draws a small percentage of problem gamblers. People can ban themselves for a year, 5 years, or even life. Work remains slow going on a new state park on Lake Erie's Middle Bass Island. The state bought the island's landmark Lawns Winery nearly 14 years ago now.
All right, B next.
Marina and campsites have been added, but renovations to the historic winery are just picking up. The state has invested $26 million on the island so far.
White B.
Ohio is letting insurance companies bank more than $11 million that would normally be paid to the state. The state reduced the fee companies pay to appoint insurance agents to act on their behalf. Agents who work in local communities could benefit if the companies pass the savings on to them. This is the second year in a row that the Ohio Department of Insurance has cut insurance-related fees. Now to political news. Meet the Press moderator David Gregory joins us this morning live. And David, this week we saw some ugly scenes at the border of the U.S. and Mexico with people confronting buses with illegal immigrants on them. What do you expect the president to do about this very emotional issue now?
Well, it's not clear. You know, I've got an interview this morning with the Secretary of Homeland Security, Jay Johnson, the president's point man on this. And as you see the interview today, it sounds somewhat ambiguous. Yes, the president wants to stem this tide of illegals coming to the United States, but is, I think, much more conflicted about whether to deport these families. They will set up those proceedings, but they want to try to find a humanitarian way to deal with this. You know, the politics is really tough on this. The left in this country does not want to see mass deportations. You may see more on the right, in Congress particularly, who think that enforcing the laws is the right way to go. But this has the face of a child on it. There are just thousands of children who are fleeing desperate situations trying to get into the U.S. What is shocking about this story that people may not realize is that there are more than double the number of children, young mothers coming from Central America as compared to a year ago. So the numbers are exploding, and the inability of the administration to stop that and then process that is really what's at issue right now.
And the president has said that he may act without Congress on this issue.
Well, he may act in trying to move forward on aspects of immigration reform that he was not able to deal with. You have about 11 million illegal immigrants now in the country. How you address them is always been a subject of broader immigration reform. Well, that's politically dead. That happens. Having this rush of illegal surge, basically from Central America, fleeing local circumstances, is a much more immediate threat to deal with. How many of those actually get deported? What situations do they go back into? And do some of them stay? All of that gets into kind of the political mix.
All right, thank you so much, David. We'll be watching.
Thank you.
And Meet the Press is on right after our show. We're talking about new terrorist threats that this country is looking at.
And they're up.
All right, time now to get a check on your weather. You see behind me, George is still out on the paddle boat. You see a jet skier out there too. He's getting a great view for us this morning, and he's working very hard.
Yes, he's working very hard paddling. We all know it's a lot harder to use paddle boats than it seems if you've never ridden in one before, but hopefully again you all have a good start to your Sunday morning. Now most of us are starting our drive, but on the radar we're starting to see places where rain is actually reaching the ground just along I-71 south of Mansfield. They're dealing with a few isolated showers this morning, also some sprinkles likely across parts of Wayne County. But those will be petering out as we head throughout the rest of this morning. We'll also notice warm wind from the south, anywhere from 5 to about 12 miles per hour right now. We'll pick up to about 10 to 15 as we head throughout the afternoon. And these temperatures will sit in the mid-60s now. They will be warming as we head into the afternoon, mid-60s and mid-70s. We'll see highs in the upper 70s to lower 80s when it's all said and done today. So we'll leave you with a quick look at the boating forecast, actually the swimming forecast. If you're planning to head out to any of the beaches, the Beach Water Quality Report is showing good water conditions at Edgewater and Villa and back to you.
Okay, we're gonna have to give
Ready,
George a
12-4.
bonus for all this hard work today on Lake Erie.
Exactly. Give them a bonus. Pay the man.
Yeah.
Pay the man,
All
yeah.
right, thank you, Marcus.
I
Well,
love
it is a
Marcus.
startling